Livingston getting the first draw for the Terps. The freshman Justin Inacio for Ohio State. And Ryan Terefenko picks up the ground ball, one of the best steam middies in the country. Anish Shroff, Paul Carcaterra, Quint Kesnick, official introduction.
I think it's a two-bid league.
How about that matchup right there? Connor Kelly and Ben Randall. Last year, Randall became Ohio State's first team All-American. Bernhardt from X, feeding up top to Kelly against Eric Evans. Kelly back to Bernhardt, lost it. Big ground ball, Terefenko in the middle. Terefenko took a big hit.
Look at this,
and Terefenko still ended up with the ball, and now he is a one-man clear.
What a play, right, Q?
He's as stout as it gets on the ball.
The second he catches the ball, because Connor Kelly, right out of the roll, is the best at shooting right away.
Sets up that right hand so well, doesn't he?
It's the roll and the shot in one.
Fairman against Terefenko. You watch the defense by 34 in red. Here's the outlet to McConney. In trouble, he'll play it back.
Nice play by McConney. He was getting cornered.
We've already seen number 2 Albany go down today. Will number 1 go down? Terefenko bullies his way into the box. Ohio State's got 2 timeouts.
They're so well coached. They're so methodical. They have the ball for the majority of the game. Ohio State just doesn't have the firepower to keep up with them. They haven't been able to penetrate Hopkins' defense, but they're pushing the ball in transition. They are winning the draws on the faceoff. Their wing play is coming up with the ball. Here's another opportunity for them to push.
Absolutely. It was Terefenko that got the ground ball, the shot that time. We just said the packet goes down hard. They try to reverse it that time.
This is a good matchup now for Johns Hopkins. Cole Williams matched up against the short stick.
Trying to find a cutting Guida. Controls it for Johns Hopkins. Now Brenton Vallis. Vallis being pushed aside by Ryan Terefenko.
You saw it was a pinpoint accurate pass to a breaking attackman on the other side of the field. Get your team the ball on the offensive end so you can kill the penalty, and now you're 6-on-6, even strength.
Shaq Stanwyck. As we see number 1 in the ball game the first time today for the Blue Jays, and that's Brett Maskin. He controls it now. By Ryan Terefenko for Ohio State. Good play there defensively. Ball's loose. Guida had it and still has it for the Blue Jays. Lost the hand. And said, quote, we're not saying that we need to beat them in each of those segments on the scoreboard. We just want to outwork them. It's our effort and energy. Is it greater than them during that time? And you have to think. How about 8 different goal scorers by the Blue Jays today? Ohio State working their way in, and that's Ryan Terefenko. Fired up with that play, because we're not done yet. 2:48 still left.
Recognizes that the middle of the field was open, crashes the cage, and then goes low to the far post, ringing it off the corner. Screens with your feet always on the move, not set, and it's part of that game. I don't think they necessarily want it to become part of the field game, because it would be virtually impossible to guard people because there's so much space on the offensive end.
Well, you said it. It's definitely a point of emphasis, and they are cleaning it up, and they're not letting.
But it's tough to take, one of your 3 best offensive players off the field in a man-up situation.
I agree with you, and you certainly want his hard rocket shot.
Couple extra possessions. Getting some freshmen involved that haven't really been players all season. That's all good stuff for Ohio State.
Kyle Prouty took that face-off for Johns Hopkins against Justin Inacio for Ohio State, but it's going to be the Buckeyes that begin.
That Ohio State will throw their way.
And Ohio State gets its first look defensively at this highly touted Denver offense. But Ohio State, they've been very strong defensively, and now an attempt to clear after killing Denver on their first attack.
Tom Carey got a piece. Ben Randall, the transfer from Stony Brook, the best one-on-one defender, comes up with a ground ball. Now from a pace,
Ohio State does it on their last non-conference game at home. They had senior day 2 years ago at the Shoe against Denver, and the Buckeyes came out and beat them. And they've got a hot start, 3-1 Ohio State.
6-on-6. They scored earlier on a substitution. This is off a face-off. I talked about Withers as an offensive threat. He wins it. The green light is on. Carries in. Headman pass. Next thing you know, it's a 3-on-2 down below.
6 goals in this second quarter, under 3 minutes until halftime. You'd love to give yourself a little momentum headed into intermission.
Looks like a zone.
Another turnover. Denver with an opportunity to get it right back, but the 50-50 balls, that's been all Ohio State today. And it leads to a goal. Eric Fennell cashing in transition.
I'm not sure what's worse, the turnover, the one-handed ground ball, or the defensive lapse in transition. Why are you stepping upfield? We talked about Pearson and Fennell as talented wing shooters. You leave 20 to go cover.
Cannizzaro almost beat Carey. A bizarre sequence, and now Ohio State off and running. Everything going the Buckeyes' way. And on cue, an exclamation point for the Buckeyes at home.
Guess who? With the ground ball, Randall. Eyes are up, and then a trailer break. I love the way the midfielder runs down the center of the field from restraining line to straining line with conviction.
Ignacio and Hunter Moreland. We're off and running from Ann Arbor, Michigan. It is the Buckeyes who come up with the initial ground ball in the clear. And who else would it be but Ryan Terefenko, the outstanding sophomore.
Jay Petramala told us this week in our call with him, 34 is the best player on Ohio State. No surprise, he draws the pole matchup of Jeff Henrick, but Eric Evans and Ben Randall, 43 and 40 in the Scarlet and Gray, virtually identical twins out there. You can see Randall, the first
in the opening 3.5 minutes. Terefenko keeping tabs on Connor DeSimone, and this ball goes over to the Buckeyes.
moving pick called against Johns Hopkins. Okay, as a referee, you've set the precedent.
Serves this for the freshman, Connor DeSimone. DeSimone off the split dodge against Terefenko, who made a strong check. Here comes the help. Matt Borges was in the vicinity. Marr on the jump. Kyle Marr. Next man available is Stanwyck. Shaq. Behind the cage once more. Wrapped up by Terefenko. Leans in with that shoulder. Draws a flag, too. The feed. Nice catch by Stanwyck.
Not in the game right now for Johns Hopkins.
They look to the inside for Keogh. It bounces away from him. Buckeyes get it again. Terefenko directing traffic, looking for a fast break. Moves it to the wing. Here comes a trailer. Another drive there from Henrick. That's stabbed by Turnbaugh. His clearing pass, though, was deflected and picked up by LeClaire.